We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Frankie Montas is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now into the box, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. There to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number 1. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and that is off the wall in right field, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Into the box now, Willie Castro pops this one up. Chapman in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Castro, a runner at second with 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Oh, 0-2, here it is.
I got to count 1-2. That's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late fight on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. It's the Tigers nothing. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at Michael Fulmer's signature pitch. Is that two-seam, I call it a bowling ball sinker. When he's on, he induces a lot of ground balls. Has an assortment of breaks and pitches to go along with it. But make no bones about it. When he's good, he's going to throw balls down in the strike zone and get a steady diet of ground balls.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 in the last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. So now to the plate, Renato Nunez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. First offering.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. throw now as this misses below the knees. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Grounded to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Wilson Ramos comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7. The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Counting 2 and 1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Reined in. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Matt Olsen. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 4.
The first baseman, Matt Olsen.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olsen. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a Colin Glass, one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor.
And that will bring in Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder.
He'll take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he misses 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, They're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's 2 for 3. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
The pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
The left fielder, Robbie.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. And that misses. 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate, Victor Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Grossman on at first, nobody out. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Harold Castro. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
To the plate now, Willie Castro. As he'll take a look at ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home.
No strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
That'll bring up Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. a much-needed first out there.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next, here is Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Lowry's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the A's 1. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the vet fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0. Taken. Strike 1 outside corner. There's ball 2 now. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lazara's on the move. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, now we expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
4-1, no play.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now. Comes now to Andrus. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Piscotty over at second. Andrus at first, 1 gone. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is always so hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Slider laid off for a ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
New inning set to get underway. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
No balls and 1 strike.
Nope,
Tries
that's
to
a ball.
shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Next for the Tigers, Robbie Grossman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Popped him up. Lowry waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Next to stand in is Victor Reyes as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Opposite field to left. Hinder's got it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as the lead remains 3-1.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Well, Matt, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. Do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Mazara's under it. 1 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
That's Bolton.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Candelario takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. At the plate now is Chet Hinder, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazzara gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in once again is Harold Castro. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Harold Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next, it'll be Willie Castro. From the stretch.
Hey.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get to him. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in the field. Mike Fiers enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jonathan Stowe will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
Hey.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here comes the 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. In now, Renato Nunez. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They're up 3-2. for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty, a base hit in his first trip.
Stephen Piscotty.
The pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Short, hit hard. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Striding in is Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's good stuff. Elvis.
And back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Elvis Andrews. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes now to Andrews. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. It's on! Straight away left. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Jed Lowry.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tapped up the first baseline.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Bounce it to the left side. Scooped up. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him. As he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turning to burn.
Olsen.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-3 Oakland.
Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going like.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First offering. Down the third baseline. Chapman's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in next, Jeimer Candelario. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. With a foul ball here, 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Again, another foul ball. Now a ball lying towards center field. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Adam Kolarek comes on now. This move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Julio Teheran enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 42.
Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Pitch is popped up. Candelario has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Next up, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tehran sets. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it's 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
That pitch was moved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing in.
Now batting, left fielder.
To plate now, Chad Pinder. And he puts it on the ground to second. Slide and a stop by Scope. Hey now.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop. And that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Two and one now.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
You know, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So next to hit is Sean Murphy. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. Piscotty, a runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. hard sinker misses 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. It's now 5-3 Athletics. Now it'll be Victor Reyes, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Victor Reyes.
He's set and the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. High and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of
Now
hitting.
batting,
Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next to dig in, Harold Castro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. A runner at second, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
And stepping in, Willie Castro. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Reyes rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pinch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 42, Yusmeiro Petit.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that time run at first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Here's the pitch.
Full exercise.
Big swing by Scope now, and the ball traveling well to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. 4th home run here in the early going, as we are all tied at 5. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. And now, Elvis Andrews.
The Athletic. The shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Now here's the first offering.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman is there, and he has it for the out.
Now bats second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Stepping up is Jed Lowry, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point in the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he got him. A's are gone in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Ready on 0-2.
Count 1 and 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in the tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the right. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nomar Mazara is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in his zone.
2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and 2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder's got it for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. This ball game still tied 5-all. Tyler Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Tyler Alexander.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Leading off,
retired due to ground ball last
the first
time
baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind him in count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mitch Moreland. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. Scope has it on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. This remains a 5-all ball game.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Sergio Romo will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And now in the box, Robbie Grossman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Grossman is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Tigers.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro drives it sharply to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and there are two away now.
Now back, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
Up next, Willie Castro. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. One left for Detroit. Our score holds at 5 apiece. In now, Chad Pinder,
the left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Stephen Piscotty will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they can potentially be productive with. This guy's looking to end this right now, put something in the gap.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. To the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 1-0 pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering on the ground to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Seth Brown will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 42.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch. Slap hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
Now to bat, Renato Nunez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, thanks, Manny. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Lou Trevino is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he grounds one briskly to short. Andrus has it, and there's out number 2.
Not a
Now
lot
that,
you can do with that
the
pitch.
third
That
baseman,
fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here is Jamer Candelario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Tigers 7 and the A's 5. Gregory Soto enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Gregory Soto.
Runner at second now. Nobody out.
Leading
and up next, the switch hitting Stanford product Jed Lowry.
Lowry.
He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Lowry waits the 1-1 to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So you can mark that one down as an 5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. From the belt, the pitch. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The bat, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Rips this one to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now back, number 42.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Andres, the runner at third. Lowry on at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
3 balls, no strikes.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And that misses 1-1. Ballman 2 strikes.
And this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Last strike now for Oakland. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-5 tonight's final. Tyler Alexander claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gregory Soto records the save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Basket.